Hi there everyone, I'm sending out the notification in my Discord. Almost there. Cool. Now that that's done, hi MC, welcome to stream. You are first. Get all set up here. Okay. So last time I was working on setting up pinball, but better. Because I wanted to make it more methodically thought out. I want to be more meticulous. Hi, Not Scrambled Egg. Welcome to stream. So, I've planned it out. I've left myself space below for the redstone. I've set this up for the cart. I am going to do this. And go like that. Because that still works. Yeah, and then I can break this, and I can make this so it goes up quicker, more quickly. My bad. I do still want the running mechanism, but I'm not completely sure how I want to accomplish that now. I may just make it so that there's a pressure plate that you step on. I'm not completely sure. I might make it so it's a pressure plate back here, because then when a redstone signal sends, because this will go like so, and then this is what will need to be powered to launch it. Actually, I'm going to back this up even more. Back it up even more. Can a minecart still come through? Hi, scrambled egg. Not a scrambled egg. Egg. Sorry. That there. This there. So this is what will send it out. And most of these have this diagonal. That is actually perfect right there. Cool. So if I'm standing right here, I would do something over here. I'm not sure if... I think I might keep the run mechanism, but I'm not sure how I want to make it work. Because the run mechanism over here, it was a lot because you were running in this direction. What if I make it the opposite, so you're running back this way and then going over here? Because if we test this, I'll send a minecart back through. Yep, there we go. That works. So that'll go and do whatever, and then anytime a minecart comes through, it goes down, it comes around, it hits that, and sends it up here. And then I want the player to have to do something here. Thank you, Not Scrambled Egg. I appreciate that very much. So I want the player to have to do something here, because this was the second iteration, and I got a lot better at this part, but I didn't think about the loading mechanism or this area over here. So I know how I want to set up the underside of it. You're coding right now? What are you coding in? What language? Okay. So then that lines up pretty perfectly so that if the player's standing here on the edge, they can quickly hit one or the other to control that, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't have sub counter. And then this can send out there. But I need to figure out how I want the player to activate it. Usually it's some mechanism over here in the side. It's usually some sort of spring activation where you're pulling back on it. We just lost 3 subs? That's crazy. Legendary YouTuber over here. Okay, so, and there's that there. How do I want the player to activate it? Because I feel like the player should have to come over here. What if it's a pressure plate over here? I know that's really simple. So the player comes, runs over here to the pressure plate, and that'll make it more difficult, but there will be that diagonal. There will be that diagonal. See, I feel like if I put that up... I feel like I'll make the corners glass. Okay, because then I feel like I can still kind of see. Because I'm not going to have too much going on in the corner over here. It just, the ball's going to get launched out. Or do I want to make it... Do I want to add a second layer? Yeah, that feels about right. Okay, so player comes over here, steps on pressure plate, but I need the pressure plate to actually do something. Cool, that's where the pressure plate was. Bam, bam. Cool, so that lights up this, which I will send... into a redstone torch, so that when this gets powered, like so, that turns off, which I will send into a piece of redstone down here, so that when that gets powered, that turns off, and then I'll send that into another redstone torch, and then I'll run this redstone this way. So I need to grab some track. So player runs. This will all be covered up. Player says, oh wait, I gotta start. Okay, hit it. Oh, because it has to light underneath the rail. Okay. Down to here. And run it into right. I need one of these. Wait, I need to run it actually even lower. So I need to bring it down here. Goes there, that goes there. Bang, bam, boom. Bridges, like on Hypixel. I have played Bridge on Hypixel before. Okay, so this should work now. Shove one of these over here. That goes down, does this whole thing, shoots out one there, and then if I need to run a signal. Oh. That's a block, and that's the issue. Meaning... there, and then this turns on. I'm just gonna have to bring it down the side. Long time no see. Hi, Nikolai McKenzie. This runs up, that runs into there. Since that runs into there when the minecart goes. Okay. In theory, I might stream Bed Wars today. That goes, that launches out. I'm so happy with that system. I'm so glad that I was able to make that work. Okay, so if I stand on a pressure plate... Are we serious right now? Oh! That would be because I inverted the signal. So I need to invert the signal again. I'm such a silly guy. Bam, bam. Okay, are we serious? That powers that block, which turns that on. And since that is turned, is that block in the way? I'm not doing that whole thing, I'm just gonna send it this way. What the heck? Oh, it's because I need it to go angled down. So like that should work. But when this gets powered, that does turn on. Cool. Now this should work. Perfect. Are we serious right now? Where did that go? Where did it even go? Did it go backwards? What is happening here? Okay, and then what happens when this turns on? What the heck? Did it just send it back into the nothing? What if I put blocks there? Now what? That's interesting. Okay, so it's going backwards into nothing. Cool. I would like this to work now. Let's go. The thing that was really simple that took me way too long to work on works. W's in the chat. Okay. I now need to figure out where I want this to work. And how I want this, where I want this to lead to. So I'm gonna have it go something like this. And then I'm gonna make it so that it can go this way. And if it goes this way, it goes directly down the middle to this. I'll fix that later. And then from there, it can bounce and go back this way. And it can't go back this way. There will not be a way for it to. I'm going to set it up like this, so that there's no way for it to go back down this road. But I will set up this. Wait, no. This. Because I want there to be a chance that it comes directly back. Like so. Directly back onto the track. So I want this. Every time it's going to turn, every time there's going to be a turning variable, I'm going to make it red. This is not going to be a turning variable. So it decides if it goes this way or this way. If it goes this way, I want it to go up and over. Oh, guys, I figured out how... Wait a minute. Okay. So I run it back over here. I have heard you say that exact thing before, Nikolai Mackenzie. Okay, so this is going to go up here. And the way that this is going to work is that there's going to be this block right here. And in the instance of this block not being there, aka a piston pulls it back, which will be improbable, but have a small percent chance of happening, it will fall down and then send directly down the middle. That is much better than the wobbly instance I set up here. That'll be way easier to hook up too. So then I'm gonna I need to make this a different color. Light blue seems right. I don't know why. Okay. Actually, these don't work if there's a... So I need to make it glass. Glass will go here. And this will be made out of glass as well. And now that that's cleared over there, this can go back down. Like so. Turning that on. There we go. Success. So then this will just most likely go up and hit this, and then it'll go back. And there's a chance for this to go... I might actually change it, so then instead of... because this might just be empty space. It can bounce, and it can go down here. Or do I make this a variable? Meaning that would be a variable, and then this could go around here and just bounce into the wall and go back, and it could send one of these ways and we won't know. Not scrambled egg, you changed your profile picture. Hi cute core Malcolm, welcome to stream. I'm Hammerstrike. Enjoy playing Minecraft and sharing the love of Jesus. Okay, so if that's a variable, run that way and up into here, and anytime you come up here on either side, there's a chance that it'll not be there, drop you down here, send you all the way up here, and then to make this a variable, it'll cross through here, which then leads to the other side. Okay, sounds good, Malcolm. I'm building pinball. So if I run over here, press the thing... Oh, there's not a minecart loaded. My bad. Okay, so say it falls down here, it goes up there, straight down the middle, falls, goes back through the back loop, that loads up a new minecart, and say the player's ready to go, bam. Sends it out. Cool. So oh, I'm playing creative because I'm building several different iterations of this. This is survival compatible though, so once I finish it, people could theoretically build this in their survival worlds if they wanted. Okay, so I need to get into the underside of this and start building. I just want to finish the variables on this side. So I want it to not be mirrored. That's a variable. And then that'll come up here. That can happen, right? Yeah, and then it can turn. It just can't turn and then go up. I'm not that good at Minecraft either. I just play it a lot. Okay, so that can happen there. I do want this part to be mirrored. Okay. That works. And since this is an instant, okay, so here there's one instance. Okay, instance. Oh, this was gonna run into the wall here and then bounce back. 1, 2, 3 instances. So one instance. Two instance. Those might be too close. And then I'm gonna run this into the wall and make this 4th instance right here. Which could make this the difficulty. Okay, this seems balanced. Oh, no worries. Okay, so I'm so glad I raised this up because now I can see exactly where I want the instances to be. And to do so, I'm gonna need to go all the way to redstone torches, redstone blocks, make an etho hopper clock, and comparators as well. Hi Kanzi, welcome. Okay. What else do I need? I need a bunch of blocks, and I'm gonna use sand because it's a timer. That's what an etho hopper clock is, so I'm gonna build this in the corner. I might build several of these. Oh, you're on a road trip? Rate me 1 through 10 of road trip material. I'm genuinely curious. How road trippable is my content? Don't hold back. Be ruthless. Okay, and then from here, 7 out of... I like how everyone except for Kanzi is answering when Kanzi's the one on the road trip. I forgot how I got down here. This is an issue. Where did I break in? I'm in the wrong side. That's fine. Okay, so... Wait, why did I make that an instance? Cool. Grab some of these and some of these. And then this. Did I really do the whole stack of sand? Oh my goodness, I did. No, I didn't. I'm turning it down to 16. So every 16 it'll change? Yeah. I need uppies. There we go. Why is this not changing? Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too long. I need to lower that. You've changed your profile picture like 4 times during this stream? Okay, I've jammed myself up too much in this little corner here. I do need to realize I can also build outside of the lines here because it's the side of it and it's not going to affect too much. So, I'm going to create a redstone pulse extender. And to do so, is essentially running a pulse back into itself. But I need to shift it over by 1. Because then I have not done this right. Okay, so I need this to accept it sooner. Nice. Levi now? I don't even know. Then I can skip all this middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. That's not right. My Minecraft skin, I made it myself. The idea is that it's a hammer struck, and that it's blue cracks down the screen. Hi, Peyton. Okay. That should have balanced it out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Nope. I realized that most of my moderators were honorary positions, and I was going to have them all reapply in the Discord, and I did send that. And then in the trial, in the period where I was going to wait and pick more mods, I realized that having unmodded everyone, that nothing changed. So I realized I can self-moderate for the most part. Okay. This is going to flip it to 50-50. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. And then I want to invert that signal. By doing this. And running it up to there. I need to move this up one. Cool. Uppies. Let's go. I think that's good because then when those flip, that's interesting. Okay, so when these flip, you know, I think I'm probably gonna switch over to Bed Wars soon, or something of the sort, because this stream has gotten 85 views in 40 minutes, which is really... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set up like a clutching course. I'm gonna set up a clutching course, and I'm gonna practice my clutches. Hello, Toaster. Okay, so that wobbles, and then I want to set it up over here, put on a delay. Ooh, why did I make these so close? You know what? I'm actually going to go play Bed Wars right now. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a blessed day or night, depending on where you are. This has been Building an Arcade in Minecraft, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless. Bye.